Even though they were experienced, Martyn and Roger's adventure in Agen Allwedd became very scary when they faced unexpected dangers in the cave, showing how dangerous cave exploring can be, no matter how prepared you are. Imagine the excitement of exploring a hidden world beneath the ground, only for it to turn into a life-threatening situation. This is the story of Martyn Farr and Roger Solari, two brave cavers who faced the ultimate prize for their passion. Their adventure in the Agen Allwedd Cave system is a tale of determination, courage, and tragedy. Agen Allwedd, also known as Keyhole Cave, is one of the longest and most complex cave systems in Wales. Agen Allwedd, also called Ogof Agen Allwedd, is a big cave in Wales, UK, found on the Allangatoch Hills. It's over 20 miles long and is made of limestone. People started looking into it in 1949, but it wasn't until 1957 that the Hereford Caving Club found the main part of the cave. In 1971, explorers like John Parker and J. Phillips even went deeper, diving through water passages to discover more. Unfortunately, in 1973, while exploring the cave, Martyn Farr and Roger Solari had an accident. Roger didn't make it back from the cave, showing how risky cave exploring can be. It stretches over 20 miles and is hidden behind a heavy metal door that needs a special key to open. This cave promises adventure but also many dangers. Its winding passages and water-filled sections make it a serious challenge even for the most experienced cavers. Martyn Farr is a well-known explorer who has been diving in caves for more than 40 years, both in the UK and around the world. He's made big discoveries in places like Wookey Hole, Peak Cavern, and South Wales. One notable achievement was in 1986 when he became the first person to go underground from the Darren Silo to Elm Hole, a distance of about 5 kilometers under Langatoch Mountain. Martyn started exploring when he was 10 years old and found many new passages around the world by his mid-20s. Roger, equally passionate about caving, had a deep knowledge of geology and cave structures. He was fascinated by the Forest Master system, a network of interconnected caves. The two met during Roger's first year at university, and they quickly became close friends. They went on many expeditions together, always pushing the limits of what could be done in caving. But sometimes, exploration comes with a price. Martyn shares a sad story from 1974 when he and Roger Solari were exploring the Agen Allwedd Cave system. Sadly, Roger died on June 15th of that year in the deepest part of the cave. In 1971, Martyn and Roger embarked on a daring expedition to explore the depths of Agen Allwedd. Their goal was to venture further into the cave system than any previous explorers had dared to go. However, their plans changed when Roger suffered an injury to his knee, forcing him to postpone the exploration. With Roger sidelined, Martyn made the difficult decision to proceed with the expedition alone, determined to push the boundaries of exploration in the Agen Allwedd despite the setback. In mid-May, Martyn entered the cave with 3 air tanks. Navigating through the tight-twisting passages was both physically and mentally exhausting. Still, his desire to discover new parts of the cave kept him going. He passed the areas previously explored and found a vast unexplored passage. Excited, he left his diving equipment on a gravel bank and squeezed through the narrow passages. Martyn's exploration led him to a 4th submerged passage, indicating even deeper and more challenging sections. He knew he couldn't continue alone and needed Roger's help for the next phase of their journey. Once Roger got better, Martyn and he were excited to explore the underwater parts of Agen Allwedd together. They planned carefully, making sure they were ready for whatever challenges came their way. With all their gear packed, they started their adventure with high hopes. The first 3 passages were easy to navigate, boosting their confidence and making them even more excited for what was next. But as they went deeper into the cave, the fourth passage had unexpected problems and dangers that made them uneasy. Despite feeling a bit scared, Martyn and Roger were determined to keep going, driven their love for exploring new places. They chose to dive next to each other, which isn't common in cave diving. They even left their boots behind to make it easier to move in the narrow spots. Roger went first, laying down a guideline reel to help him find their way back. But then, he began experiencing problems regarding his nose and throat, which are the areas in your brain that may become blocked when you have a cold. Martyn thought they should go back, but Roger really wanted to keep going. As they dove deeper, their air supply started to run low. Martyn signaled to Roger to turn back, but Roger decided to press on. Trusting that Roger would retreat safely, Martyn continued, hoping to find an air pocket. Unfortunately, he ran out of air and had to make a desperate decision to turn right in search of an escape. In a surprising turn in events, Martyn spotted Roger near the top of the cave. They quickly communicated with each other, realizing they needed to get out fast. Both of them were running out of air, so they started swimming towards the surface. Martyn was suffering from a severe headache and ear pain because of the pressure underwater. When Martyn emerged from the water, he felt a sense of relief, but his relief turned to worry when he couldn't find Roger. He waited anxiously, scanning the water surface, hoping to see his friend emerge. As the minutes ticked by with no sign of Roger, Martyn's anxiety grew. After an hour of waiting and hoping against hope, Martyn made a difficult decision. Despite knowing the dangers, he resolved to go back into the cave to search for Roger. His determination to find his friend overshadowed any fear he felt. Seriously, friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. As Martyn courageously re-entered the cave to search for Roger, the situation became increasingly dire. Tragically, Roger did not survive the ordeal. His body was found later, indicating he had succumbed to the challenges of the dive. Martyn's determined efforts to locate his friend, despite the risk involved, highlighted the depths of their bond and the fortunate outcome of their expedition. The Agen Allwedd diving tragedy is a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between exploration and safety. How do you believe Martyn's decision to re-enter the cave to search for Roger reflects on the importance of friendship and loyalty in extreme situations? Share your feedback in the comments section below. Thank you for watching us. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more stories of adventure and courage.